What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Bazaar. We're finishing up. I think I got 2 more episodes to record for my stint away. We've been playing really well lately, to be completely honest with you. I don't know what's going on. I'm just feeling the game all of a sudden. It's going well. It's going well for sure. So I'm gonna take a look at another Vanessa run, I think, here. The magic's just in the air for Vanessa once again. The last episode that we put out had a super crazy build. We somehow ended at 7 wins, unfortunately, but we played it really well and I'm proud of it. So probably take the jellyfish here. Mostly because, like, just look at this thing, dude. How sick is that? Would love some cinders for our boy, but we may catch another fella on the way out here. We can take the Kyber drone with nothing in stock, so we're gonna go with the blank board. I do think maybe it would have been fine to put the jellyfish out there, but at the same time, it's like, if you can guarantee the win, why not? Because he is gonna gain lifesteal every time that the stinger goes off, and the stinger's got a lower cooldown than it used to, so there's kind of a compounding effect where, like, if you do put an item out there against the stinger, you might just lose. I don't know. It's that one of them caterwauling effects I keep talking about, where it just keeps on keeping on. So what do we want from this guy? Oh, if you've been here before, you know the answer. I want trained, and I want to base my whole identity around trained, so hopefully we get trained. It's just kind of my favorite. I wouldn't mind it. It's an item I really like, so please, 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 if you will. It's an eagle talisman. I like eagles too, man. I'm glad we brought the bald eagle back from the brink. That was kind of a huge move for America. It's an aquatic item. We could use a better one. These are better. For now. I would love volcanic vents this run. Maybe I was asking for it last run too. That's fine. I would also like it this run. Peaceful Eye sounds good. Get a poison item. Okay, upgrading our fish. That's actually pretty sweet, huh? Alright, so you can go into here. I guess you can come out for now. I'm not popping the eagle talisman just yet. You can't fool me that much. It's Limmy. It's the dude from the weird British videos. Is he British or Scottish or? He's the dude who, like, sits, like, without, like, anything playing in his earbuds, like, staring and, like, bobbing his head at the guy and smiling a lot. You know what I'm talking about? It's a good video. It's really funny. I think he's also a streamer, which is, I think, a little bit crazy now that I think about it. Why don't people watch? I mean, maybe people do watch him, but I feel like when I did see him that he was streaming, like, he didn't have a lot of viewers. But he's a celebrity. Like, he's on. I guess the world of streaming and the world of celebrities doesn't have a crazy amount of overlap, because, like, T-Pain is streams a lot. Like, he streams, like, prep for Coachella and shit like that. Why does he not get, like, you know, 100,000 views? He's T-Pain. It's so strange. It's something I've never fully understood. I know it's a different skill set, streaming versus, like, acting or performing. Like, I understand that portion of it, but I don't think that explains the gap. I mean, people really like celebrities. They really like celebrities. That's big. So it just doesn't fully explain the everything to me, if you ask me. Probably should be this. Am I crazy for thinking we can take the ventriloquist? Ventriloquist? Yeah, probably. Let's take the coconut crab, dude. Mix it up. Hard shell's good. Seashell is good. I would love a seashell, personally. Also, volcanic vents is low-key really good with seaweed, honestly. It's not something I think about too much, but we're also at perma-haste on the jellyfish, which is pretty nice. Jellyfish is doing a good amount. We are stacking burn with a jellyfish and a volcanic vent. It's pretty good. Obviously, this is the pufferfish run, just looking to happen. The claw. That's for all my Toy Story fans out there. I actually have some controversial opinions about Toy Story. I think it's, like, pretty mid. which might get me in trouble, but I do think it's pretty mid, unfortunately. That seems right to me. Oh, I need 2 more. Oh wait, why is the claw still here? Yeah. I never grasped onto it too much as a child, so I don't know, man. It just never like fully hit for me. Maybe I could go back and watch it nowadays, and I would feel differently because like the whole thing about growing up would maybe hit me a little bit more. But at the very least, like, I don't know, man. Just it wasn't feeling it. Never really felt it too much. I guess I never like, I don't know if it was like just a lack of connection to like toys in general, because like I don't think I was ever like the biggest toy guy. Like I think I spend a lot of time playing like with balls and like shit, like Manhunt, stuff of that nature. But I guess there probably, I mean, there definitely were toys that I had and that I probably loved. We need to kill this guy before he scales. I think we're gonna get there. Yeah. He's not purging us at a rate that is harmful to our ability to kill him. But I don't know, I can't explain it. I would have to watch the movie again. I haven't seen it in forever. I'm much more gravitated towards the Disney movies, to be honest with you. Not than Pixar in general. There are plenty of Pixar movies I think are like absolutely fantastic. I mean, I love WALL-E. You know, I have to say it. Ratatouille, oh, it's amazing. Probably, I really love Turning Red. I think that movie is unbelievable. Okay, Bloodhound's a no-brainer here. That's fucking sick. That's fucking sick, man. Hell yeah. You can get out here. Bloodhound. Yeah, this seems right to me. Excellent. I'll pause the recording for just 1 second here. Gamers, we are so back. Last I checked, we just bought Bloodhound. And we're gonna head into the Eccentric Eat the Rights Arena. I think we're gonna clean house. This is sick. This is a great start to a run. It might not, like... I think maybe to the untrained eye, this could seem like a fairly average start. I think we're very strong, to be honest with you. I think we're very, very strong. We have a lot of sustain, and we have a lot of, like, sustained scaling offense. And granted, we are in an age of the Bazaar where, like, day 3, you can be putting out, like, 5 million damage. But for, like, normal builds, this is very strong. And we have Bloodhound, which is also just kind of like a crazy accelerant. We're also upgrading the Zorkid day 3. Dude, this is... It's coming together. The pieces of the puzzle are starting to fit together, man. It's starting to fit together. You can definitely get out of here, bud.
I respect
definitely the seaweed.
but Kev's not here. My work is
Definitely
for
the seaweed.
glory of Sir Master.
Yeah.
So, tell us.
I've always thought that there's like a funny joke to be made. Where, you know the joke about like the seafood diet? You can make the same joke about like seaweed. Like I'm on a seaweed diet, like I seaweed, I smoke it, or I seaweed, I eat it. But I think there's workshopping to be done, but I do think that it's got legs. I've never been able to like figure out how to bridge the gap. But I do believe in it, at the very
You
least.
should know. I'm a bit of a
I still think the I see food, I eat it joke is really funny. Although I did hear that, or maybe understood it for the first time like last year, so I'm still fairly in processing it. There's some things that are just always funny though. Like, I've been playing through Kingdom Hearts for the first time recently, and I have to say, Goofy's voice is hysterical. That is like a timeless funny right there.
Fight me again.
Like,
I must repeat the
it's just funny. Like, he talks all funny like, and it is funny, and it will never not be funny. I also went through and showed a friend of mine who had never seen it before the Abbott and Costello Who's On First skit, and I was laughing my ass off, man. I've been watching that my whole life, and it's still this funny. Some things just never change like that. There's a world where the Pearl is good here.
For your size.
I think the none of yous are gonna come out here. That's for sure. Yeah. Experience is good. I would love the ticket. I really would love the ticket. Yeah, would be nice. The med kits actually would come out here for sure. I could throw it on the coral. It's kind of weird because the coral, while being like the better receiver of buffs like that, is definitely the item that's less likely to come out onto the field. Also, we're like pretty much at perma-haste on the volcanic vents, which is pretty large. I think that means you should be hasting the seaweed instead of the jellyfish, and you should be here. I need to find an item to replace the star chart with. Probably. I'm re-rolling here. I'm feeling confident that we can get a better item there. I think we're gonna go Gunner. I think there's a world where Gunner is pretty good for us. Take one of these, and we're gonna take the Navigator. I've started to know her well enough. I guess for the time being, you can come out, and then you can come out here. And then I'm gonna upgrade a bronze item here. And it's going to be the crest, I think. We're putting out a ton of crit chance pretty early. Dude Man Guy. It's a good username. It was a good username. Alright, I think we have a lot of good sustain. We have a lot of good offense. I think we have a lot of really good stuff here. They do have a power drill, but we're running a build that actually has a lot of things to love about it. So I think we're gonna win. I hope I'm not wrong. Our sustain is getting crazy. The seaweed is getting insane. I mean, we're ending the fight at full HP. That's pretty sweet. I think we could have beaten an opponent much stronger than this, too. Granted, it's going to fall off eventually. You need to look for something to pivot to, but getting 4 wins off the bat is pretty nice. Let's take a look at a shield item here. Core All. Arm Ore. It's not really great what we're looking for. We have a lot of money, so we can hit up JJ here. Okay, I guess Sea Dog Saloon is worth something to me. I could put it in the bag. Sure, you can put it in the bag. Let's take a reroll as well. No, I'm not really interested in that kind of riff-raff rabble. Yeah, I just want the ticket. Just want the ticket, to be honest with you. Would love to go to the jungle expedition here. When you're this ahead and you can afford the waste fights on just trying to get the ticket, it means that you could. I think also it's important as like a win more mechanic for us. I'm realizing we're not quite at perma-haste. We are close though. Yeah, we are close.
Typical smear campaign.
One more fire item or just one upgrade on the Zorkid. I don't know what our silver tier upgrade would be. It might be the Zorkid. It is kind of like a powerful item. Okay. A level up. Honestly, I think I'm looking for... I probably should have taken the item. Gunpowder. Or we're gearing up pretty heavily to fight or to grab an ammo item, I think, here. Pretty sure the coral armor can get sold. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we can afford chocolate bars here. And we go to, well, extra XP would be nice. Okay, let's get the XP. I don't need the extra gold right now. And we didn't improve our board a lot today, but again, we're very strong. Okay, this is our chance to test it. I think there are plenty of dualies that can beat us. There are plenty of dualies with burst. The railgun dually especially. It's Tanky Anky. How do you already have my least favorite item in the game on the board? It's just like, I hate to be a broken record here, but this item is such a plague upon the Bazaar. It's such a plague. We need to fucking get rid of it, man. It's so annoying. It should not be allowed to do the things that it does. Granted, no, we're losing entirely because of the rec specs here. If it didn't scale the way it did, we wouldn't be in this situation to begin with. I'm so fucking stupid. Anyway, I hate this item. I hate this item so much. I think it genuinely should be removed from the game. Or completely reworked. Like, disable it momentarily or rework it entirely. You have those two options, Tempo. And I will not be very happy if you choose to do neither. In a state right now, you are literally seeing rec specs 4 times a run. At the very least, 2 times a run. If you're seeing an item that much every run, it shouldn't be. It should not. And it's this impactful, it just shouldn't be there. It's just straight up.
I would spar with you, but this leg.
Wow! Okay, you can come. Yeah. Get over here.
And tell me.
You can come. Okay, rework the board. Okay. Rework the board. Rework the board. Maybe for now, this is good. Obsidian eels. That's pretty good. Haste item? Okay. Could probably sell the narwhal. Well, it was a friend. Maybe I shouldn't have. I guess I'm a little unclear now that I'm looking at our board whether or not this is actually good yet. I think you make the call. And then you rock Dire Inglet and you want to see aggressive. Yeah, I think it's coming together. How do you run eels in the modern era? Do you still have to get the crow's nest set up? I don't think so. I think we can figure something else out here. We need to find a way to scale it. It's actually doing a lot of damage for this stage of the game. It's got crit chance, man. So it could crit. And the crit's pretty good. That's what we wanted to see. Okay. An absolute no-brainer. You definitely upgrade your obsidian electric eels that you found. And then a monster skill, for sure. It's don't get me wrong, it's fine. Okay, well you need to make enough money for one of these. The question is which one? I think I'm going augmented weaponry. I don't have enough money for another skill, I'm sorry. We can buy and sell the coral though. Bloop. Plus 2 damage. Alright, so we have work to do to get the eels to a place where it is actually like really gonna be good for us. But there are plenty of builds where it will do a lot of good for us. This is one of them. They're gonna be using a lot of items. I think we're gonna be able to burst them here. They don't have any sustain, and we do have a little bit of the sustain that's going to keep us into the game. So we're going to do enough damage. For sure. Actually, insanely close. I did not realize that they had gold petrifying gaze. Did they beat the Lich? No, they couldn't have beat the Lich with this build. So they must have just found it in the... They found it where I found augmented weaponry, probably. Although I could legit have had augmented weaponry by this point. Alright, we're not taking another small aquatic. That's a huge upgrade, dude. Very sick. Very, very sick. It's, again, a no-brainer. When you have augmented weaponry and an obsidian item, you want to just pump the shit out of these puppies. I do wish we could beat Ghost Pepper. I don't think it's in the cards for us today. So we're going to take a look at Joyful Jack. I'm pretty sure we couldn't have beat Ghost Pepper. Yeah, pretty sure. Now, what could you give me? Honestly, the Poppy Field. Eel's Poppy Field can totally work. It can absolutely work. I wouldn't mind it. Although I'm not like... It doesn't need to happen. Like, there are plenty of ways to get the eels to do a lot of work, so... we didn't get it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Weapon skills.
Good.
Any way to scale it?
I mean, good to meet you.
Probably a better way to scale it is more what I wanted. Okay, it's hard to pass this up. I know Shatter could be insane, but it's hard to pass that up. Okay. I hope I don't regret not taking Shatter there. Because I might. We'll see. We shall see indeed. But 60 extra damage in the now is pretty strong. It's also like 6 freezes. Oh, actually, it'd be 3. Never mind. Maybe that's easy to come by. Dude, the crits are coming in strong. You heal or gain regen? We got it, I guess. Charge a poison item. Okay. Okay. I think this is still a good setup, man. I think this pig can beat us. Yeah, we're not infallible by any means. I think that we have strong items on the board, not that the items are very good. You have an obsidian. I can't even be mad at you because you literally have an obsidian beast of burden. So I cannot be mad at you. We need to be healing in the middle of the beast of burden. Or actually, we just need to kill them quickly. Oh, we actually won. When I said we actually won, I didn't know that was gonna happen. That looked insane. What the fuck, man? Why is the pen FT out here? They must have like sold items to get the obsidian beast of burden, and that's all they could like fit back on the board. I can't believe we won that. A little bit, to be honest with you, shocked. Plus another 10 damage for our guy. Give me a loot item. Plus another 2 damage. Plus another 12 damage. No. It's like 22. Dude, that's a sick upgrade right there. Honestly, small weapons me. Sure, man. I don't fucking care. Give me the cosmic rock. Just keep on giving me small items that like slightly benefit my run, and I'll keep selling them into the electric eel. It's doing good damage. We have something that could be pretty sweet here. I would love to get something else that complements it, because what I have here, I'll tell you, is I have 2 runs on the board. I have this run, and then I have this really good item that don't really interface at all. And they don't have to. I mean, they're both doing great jobs. Call me crazy, man. Plus 50. It seems that good. This is humongous. Giant, actually. Gold Bloodhound is a great skill. So we're facing our first opponent that's on lethal now. So we have to be a little bit careful. They could be in a position where they have an enchanted Mantis Shrimp. They don't have an enchanted Mantis Shrimp. They have an enchanted Narwhal? What did they enchant here? Fiery Bolus? Fiery Revolver? I'm a little bit confused, but they do have they have tons of items that they're going to be using, so we're just going to kill them with our eels really quickly.
Like my crew says at the bar. Another round.
I wonder if they like misclicked. Because if you had like a fiery or an obsidian enchant, surely you would put it on the shrimp. And they definitely had the shrimp out there before, because like that was like their whole board. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, I'll take the dub. We didn't get the ticket. Smalls me.
Rally men, blades to
Dude.
the wind.
What is this? I'll tell you what. Fiery Zork is just a good combo item. It does well. You know what I'm saying? Like it will do well. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Dude, Shipwreck would go crazy here. Obviously, we're hitting Big Ego. Obviously, we're hitting Big Ego. And you know we're going to get it too, because we haven't gotten it in a little bit. So we're actually, not only are we due, we're actually just going to get it. So that's pretty big. What am I at for weaponry now? 26? This item is crazy, man. It actually is so it has no synergy with the rest of our board. It's just carrying on its own. Because it's so strong. That's so sweet, man. I love that. You know, I was manifesting like maybe a little too hard there. I could dial it back for sure a little bit. Am I gonna hit the level? Nah. Dude, straight up, we just would love more augmented weaponry procs instead. I think it's fairly fair to say the floor. Well, I'll keep it for now. BS squared, which I'm sure is how that's pronounced. Okay, they have bigger items. It's a restorative cannonade. I think that being said, I think that you use too many items. Oh, you have augmented weaponry too. I think you use too many items for us to lose here, right? No. You actually killed me so thoroughly.
My ship red, but I don't.
Okay, never mind. I've been so trounced. Maybe I've just been getting lucky. Weapon skills? The thing is, I don't like it, because I want to get rid of items on my board for, like, larger, more impactful items. I need to start going to shops. Okay, that's a good one.
I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
Honestly,
Use that for the good
sure.
of all.
You're done. Those two maybe have places in the world. Okay, you're coming in.
One with gold, they say.
8 gold I need? Okay, goodbye. Now I just need the card table, I think, and then we're like kind of set up. Maybe should have taken the friend there for some gold. But extra money is not going to hurt, man. So I think that we can rinse the Lord of the Wastes here. And I think we would love, obviously, Foreboding Winds. We're narrowing into a fairly done build, but I've never, like, truly... Maybe I used it, like, once or twice. I haven't gotten the amount of dopamine that abusers have gotten off of it, which means that I am maybe not in the right. It's maybe not the right way to say that, but I am forgivable for trying to run it, which adds up to me. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. All right, so I do think you go with the monster tier loot here, monster loot. And some CDR on this puppy would go a long way. For sure. Anyway, it's a pig. Likely to lose because he's not going to use a lot of items. And we're now fully banking off of the eels versus not doing that. He does use a lot of items. That being said, he is a busy bee man. We're completely cooked. This is crazy. He's going to like one-shot me. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you don't see bees that often these days. 310 burn on that thing is fucking insane. That's crazy as hell. Okay. Alright. So you want to go with the enchantment. You want to see crit chance. Okay. I have to check. They were talking at some point about changing support items. Enchantments. I don't know if they did that yet. No. Okay. I don't know. It's like one of those things where it's like you're probably the item that's most likely to come out on the board. So it couldn't hurt to give you the enchant, but it's not really very good, unfortunately. Not very good. A gold tier weapon could be the eels. It's not.
This is why
but it could have been.
Red, so the crew
so
won't see me bleed.
I'm running out of time to find the item I need to make the build good. We were doing well for a while, but just having strong items became a little bit not, you know, viable anymore. We needed to start having like actual builds, or sorry, like synergistic builds that solve all the normal problems. You need scaling, you need sustain. So we have sustain, we don't have scaling yet. We also are very conditionally dependent in a meta where not everybody is running a very like rapid use build. There are plenty of fast builds that kill you instantly without using a lot of items. So the build has run out of favor for that reason, but okay, slow and cooldown items. Does the card table count as a cooldown item? I'm gonna check, because it might. It's probably better in the vents.
Look at this. You're so fast there.
No, don't really want any of these. If I had Toxic Flame, I would, but I don't. Health and shield items? Nah. No, all we can hope for is more damage, and maybe we can get an opponent that we can beat. Well, we're going to be perma-hasted at the very least, so. Yeah, I mean, it could go both ways. I just hope they're not running Rex specs, because if they are, I'm going to crash out again. Okay, it's a Mamasaur. It's, like, not better. Whatever, man. They do have a ×6 multicast item here, which I'm hoping can get me there. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's fine. Nice. It is better, admittedly, because the Rex specs could have destroyed my eels, which is something the Mamasaur could not have done. So I'll take that at the very least as my my cope here. All right, let's take a look at some more. I was hoping for some something else. Cooldown reduction. We're not seeing the shops we want to see in the world. Still thinking like maybe to transform some of these, but we're not seeing the shops we want to see. Okay, let's take a look at the transforming. A fiery item here.
Far too busy.
Get rid of this one. Catfish, it's something. I do need Corzina's Crest out here, or else I would say put the catfish in. Maybe it could come out at some point soon. Third time's the charm on the Lord of the Waste skill here. We're sitting at 8 wins. It's a pretty successful run. Our last episode was like 8 times stronger than this, only got 7, but I'm not mad anymore. You're mad? Probably. For me. So, Foreboding Winds would hit the spot. Pendulum's a good item. Not really a... Well, it could come in handy, but... Medium items, that's the shop we're looking for. Not quite. Although similar. Okay, we didn't find it, but we did have a shot that time. And it's going to be gumballs, so... Brace yourself. Brace yourself. Okay, we're gonna get a diamond tier skill here. I would love big guns. Would love big guns.
I'm not judging you, I'm evaluating you.
Okay, we do indeed have fiery toxic flame here. I'm thinking I'm running this. The thing is, like, it kind of sucks, right? Is this better? Probably not. I'm re-rolling. Okay, hold on. I guess go knife tricks. It's not the decision that I wanted to make, but it is the one that I did end up making.
I may be young for
If we can get out of this pig, I think we can maybe get to the shops we need. I guess it's kind of a crapshoot. They have a fixer-upper. We do lose, unfortunately. This is not a build we can contest with. Hey, it was a good run. We went through a couple of different stages. We did find a pretty exciting item in the early game, so it wasn't like... You know, it wasn't all bad, but yeah, this is unfortunately not something we can contest with. Hey, you know, it was fun. We got 8 wins, man. I can't complain too much. That being said,
All
I can
of
complain a
this is
little
just
bit.
training. A real fight
Just a
is on
little bit.
Pelago.
Alright. Well, thank you very much for watching this episode of The Bazaar. If you enjoyed watching, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more daily Bazaar content. We're coming at you literally every day with new stuff, new things, and it's been fun lately. We've been getting up some fun, interesting runs, to be honest with you. If we get to 200 subscribers, I will be wearing a Luigi costume for an episode of The Bazaar, so if you don't want to miss that, which I can guarantee you don't want to miss, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye!